firms. Well, the Wikileaks files claim that American surveillance intercepted all French corporate contracts valued at more than $200 million. Now, it covers a raft of industries from motor manufacturer Peugeot to banking giant BNP Paribas, also one of the big six oil firms, Total, and France's biggest telecoms firm, Orange. Well, let's bring in data collection expert Sascha Meinrath for analysis of the latest WikiLeaks revelations. Thank you very much for joining us here on RT International. Why then is the US, do you think, snooping on big business in France? What's it possibly got to gain?
I mean, it is clear that the United States government has made a purposeful decision to look into the economic activities of allied nations, right? It's not just France. And we know that the US has been spying on Germany. We know that it was spying on Brazil. So this is most likely a global effort to collect economic intelligence, corporate business intelligence on allies and opponents alike.
Well, obviously there were the claims that the NSA was keeping tabs on Angela Merkel. Germany launched an investigation into that. There was no firm conclusion. Paris is now investigating reports that 3 French presidents have been spied on. Do you think something more concrete will come from this investigation?
It's not clear. I mean, in some ways, there's 2 answers to an official investigation by a foreign government, right? One is this did not happen, and then everything else. So the fact that they did not reach a conclusion is itself very telling. Clearly, the US was doing this. Clearly, Germany knows they were doing this. And for whatever geopolitical reasons, they've decided not to pursue the spying of the US on their national leaders. I would hope that France would actually push for some form of international norm, a rule of law over this behavior, because, of course, without that, what we end up in is a world whereby it's normal, it's acceptable for governments to spy on everyone.
Well, do you think France is likely to come up with something concrete then? As you've mentioned, Germany found nothing concrete. I mean, is France likely to stand up on its own in this issue?
Again, I would hope so. It is really a question of what kind of civil society we wish to live in. And one where we don't have privacy, where it's acceptable for this kind of spycraft to be happening writ large anywhere on the planet, is really not a kind of world that I think most people would want to live in. We enjoy our privacy. And I would hope that somebody would stand up. And certainly the French are well known for standing up for their rights.
America does talk a good game, doesn't it? It slammed China recently for mass snooping on global business. I mean, this makes a bit of a mockery of that indignation, doesn't it?
It certainly points out the hypocrisy in pointing fingers to other countries, as well as the importance to create some sort of new norm.
OK, we appear to have lost Sascha Meinrath there. The connection has been lost, but that was data collection expert Sascha Meinrath talking to us here on RT International.